It was a point to where I had to turn off all the lights because every time I looked in myself in the mirror, I wouldn't like what I saw. I got my keloids basically at the age of 17 and 18. It's like basically when your body overheals itself. I have keloids on my chest. Mainly it's like a web, small ones connected to big one, my shoulders, and my full of my back as well.
He had acne real bad. We took him to the doctor with his acne, but we didn't know his acne would eventually turn all into keloids. You know, we tried a few treatments, and after those treatments, they was pretty much at the point where they're saying we're just trying to maintain him where he can't get any more.
It kind of hit me to a point where I kind of stopped being myself, really scared about what people say, what people think, so I would hide in like a shell. So a lot of times I can't put pressure on them. Sometimes it changes the way I sleep. Sometimes I'm not able to hug because multiple times they have busted on my chest.
One time I was at work and he called me, he was crying. And he was crying because he was in a lot of pain. And for a father or for a parent who hears his son on the phone and who's extremely in a lot of pain and you can't do anything for him, it was very hard, but he made it through.
The main reason why I wanted to get in bodybuilding, at first it started as I was skinny. I was small, but I loved to lift.
I used to go to the gym a lot with a gentleman named Tony Hall. We worked out together for about 6 years. I used to drag my sons with me all the time when we went to the gym.
Then I just started lifting with my dad before school. It kind of inspired me to get out of my comfort zone. If I had a long day, as long as I got to the gym, as long as I talked to God and I got to the gym, that I can make it through whatever I was going through.
I've been training as Isaiah. We probably started roughly about 4 years ago.
Mindset has to be locked in. Not for one moment. It has to stay confident and knowing that I can do it.
His biggest strength is his hunger to want to end up making himself better and wanting to compete and wanting to doing good.
Top, make sure you're pinching the shoulder blades when you're coming up.
I've only known Isaiah for maybe 4 months. I met him at the YMCA because he goes there a lot. I feel like Isaiah is a good representation of hard work for the entire gym. You're not going to lift heavier than him. You're not going to work harder than him.
When I first got into competing, I did have doubts, not knowing if I should do it. My dad has always been here to push me.
He's a big daddy's boy.
His main words that got me started was, he said, you're either gonna do it or you're not.
I just encourage all my boys, put your all into it. Do it with all your heart.
Doing my bodybuilding, my first show, I don't think I was nervous. I was just ready. I was really just ready to get on stage and get it done. When I achieved it, it was overwhelming. So this is my first one, basically the first thing I've ever actually won. So it was encouraging to know that I was able to do something myself and achieve something myself.
I was so glad that you got up there and you didn't let your keloids, you know what I'm saying, and what you thought people might say stop you from fulfilling your goal and your dream. So yeah, I most definitely was proud of you. Yeah, it was a very exciting time.
You know, I seen my coach. He was a world champion, so really starting to push for that. That's what I want to really accomplish.
Not only will Isaiah be a world competitor, but Isaiah will be a person who helps other people. But when they see somebody like Isaiah step out on the stage, talk openly about his battle with keloids, it encourages them to step out as well. And he turned out looking better than me.